was a report this evening. I don't know whether you had the opportunity to go through the report, a panel that suggests that the WHO should have more power to stop the pandemic while also questioning the WHO. But also a global article that's gone viral. A global article by Nicholas Wade, a very renowned science writer who writes for leading publications. Those like Nicholas Wade claiming a fact sheet issued by the US State Department on the 15th of January 2021 says, and I quote, "The US government has reason to believe that several researchers inside the WIV, the Wuhan Institute, became sick in autumn 2019 before the first identified case of the outbreak with symptoms consistent with both COVID-19 and symptoms common seasonal illnesses." Now, there's a lot that's coming, so we'll take it one by one. Shambit Patra, my question to you was, COVID a Chinese lab leak? If yes, what are we doing about it? What can we do about it as a country?
So there are two parts. In fact, the first part was, as far as the role of WHO is concerned, should it be strengthened further? And secondly, what are we doing about the Wuhan lab leak and if this is a Chinese virus? See, as far as I, the spokesperson of Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned, I'm on slippery grounds because of the fact that I cannot speak outrightly against any country because it has certain diplomatic repercussions as well. Because my count would be taken as my submission would be taken as the submission of the party, which is the government in the center. So I would just mention, as far as WHO is concerned, well, the role of WHO is still in wanting, in the sense that there has been a prevailing sense across the globe that the WHO in the right time with the right kind of red flags could have easily averted what we call today as COVID-19 or corona pandemic. Because remember, initially there were reports by WHO that the corona is not a pandemic, it is not going to become pandemic, it does not have any human-to-human spread. So all these kind of, I should say, quote-unquote canard, in fact, without much research being were put forth by WHO with a straight face. Later, in fact, they were deleted, number one. Number two, as far as the role of China is concerned, though I would not be pointing fingers towards any country because of my position as party spokesperson, I would of course say that, well, yes, the world in fact today is questioning that more investigation should follow into actually who were the ones who were responsible for such kind of spread. And there have been certain amount of loud thinking and some reports also. Recently, I was going through some reports that probably there are some leakages. It seems that some countries wanted to develop the SARS virus into a weaponized tool. A weaponized tool, in fact, to failed economies of certain countries, weaponized tool to spread a pandemic and rage a biological warfare. Is this true? Is this not? Is something which I firmly believe the world should come down and investigate and come down heavily upon the ones who are responsible. At the end, as the spokesperson of the political party, my submission is to all those who in fact were refrained from calling this a Wuhan virus or Chinese virus. Remember, the Facebook even took down the posts of those people, in fact suspended some of the accounts who called this as Chinese virus. But ironically and astonishingly, some in our country also, and today in WHO, called the B1617 variant as the Indian variant. In fact, there was a hue and clamor in the WHO to name this as Indian variant. Many of us, in fact, have been tweeting this as an Indian variant. But then there is no cry against this. There is no rage against this. Neither the social media platform players like Facebook and Twitter are raging against this. I firmly believe that we all have to come together as Indians to do away with this kind of narrative. Thank you.